Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to.
Come thrifting with me in Finland. Secondhand shopping in Kirppis.
I'm curious to see what the thrifting vibe gives in Finland.
We're about to find out.
Things I love most about being in Finland is their thrift stores, or also known as flea markets or secondhand
I'm
shops. Here in Finland,
surprised that people, because thrifting has association that it's like a poor people activity,
Yes.
and I'm surprised that Finland is considered like one of the
I
countries that have more money to go around, so they're
um
thrifting.
so how it worked in Lithuania back in the day, at least I don't know how it is now. The thrift stores, they're not used clothes. Well, of course they have used clothes section, but there is a lot of new clothes that overstock doesn't get sold. They sell them by the pallet by weight. So it can be any brands. The like the big big stores in like Germany, France, and the big rich countries. They kind of package them, sell them by the pallet by weight, and ship it to like Eastern Europe, maybe Finland. We'll see. I don't know.
Oh,
And so the
wow.
clothes you can have some good finds there. So you can find like brand names and that's what we consider thrifting over there. Now here in the States, it's more so like used clothes. There's donations from people. I guess it could be unused if somebody donates new clothes too, but how here it works is donations. It's not there. It's like you buy the clothes and you sell. It's a business, so it's a little different.
it's known as Kirppis. Today, I've got a few hours on my hand to do a little bit of secondhand shopping, and I'm gonna take you with me to see if we can find anything good.
You can
This
find
shop
some
is
really
called the
good finds at a thrift store.
49 Ykostain Kyrpötori. Sorry for the
The
pronunciation.
one
This is
thing
my first
I
time.
can't get from a thrift is shoes. The shoes has to be new.
I'm visiting this particular store. My mother-in-law recommended this one because I think it's fairly new, and she says that it's a pretty big store. All right, so how these stores work is that this entire store has an owner or maybe a group of owners, and it's filled with aisles of racks. And these racks are
It's
rented by basically anybody. Anybody can
organized-ish.
pay rent and sell their stuff here. And you price your
Wow,
own things, you label them.
that's pretty
Usually the
cool.
So this is way different than what I was describing.
Wow,
Wow,
like you could
okay.
like literally have
Huh.
your own little rack and have your little small
Yeah, that's
business.
so
That's
interesting.
pretty
Wow.
cool.
That's actually yeah, that is cool.
I wonder how they. I guess the tag will identify the store even if it's
Ac
moved to another place.
Actually, let me back it up a little bit. That's how it works in my hometown too. They
Really?
rent in the marketplace, they rent a space.
Uh-huh.
So like it's a marketplace, but you rent a space. So this is basically the same thing, you're just not physically there. Like
Oh.
they pay you after you sell it. You don't have to be physically there. You
There.
just bring your merch.
That's nice.
So you could be still doing the same thing I just described, buying from Germany by weight and putting it here. It
Hmm.
it's the same thing. Yeah, it's just interesting that you don't have to physically be there to
There.
sell. That kind of takes the labor out of it. That's a nice idea.
these booths are
And
rented by the
lets you
week.
save time to do other
Some people
things.
rent it by the month, and I think some also maybe sign for like a yearly contract. I've been to a few stores
Wow.
where I see the same
Oh, I would love to
setup,
do
the
something
same.
like this because sometimes, you have, and it's kind of like you could like have, that's a great idea. Wow, that's
What
phenomenal.
the only thing what I don't like right now, what I see is I get the concept, but it's not like organized.
It's not
So
organized.
you
That's what
have to
I'm
go through
thinking.
every single one. It's not,
Yeah, it's
you
not
can't just go,
organized
oh, this is
because it's a different
men's, this is
shop. It's a
women's.
different shop.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, this
thing.
is
My section would look so cute. If I had a little
yeah,
section, it would be
yeah.
so cute. I
Because
would organize it so nicely.
basically every section is a
Mhm.
separate store from each other. Yeah.
I would leave a little bowl if you want a little snack.
Booth every time I go, so I'm sure there's
That's
people that
really
just rent out
cool.
a booth for the whole year. But yeah, so you price your own items, and whatever sells. You get most of the earnings. Some stores will have a small commission on top of the rental fee, but you get to keep most of what you make here.
That's
I'm so excited.
great.
Let's start from maybe the
They should
beginning of
do
the
that in
aisle.
the US. We don't have that.
That's a great idea, actually.
Ooh, I already spot something that I might be interested in getting. It's actually locked behind a cabinet. All right. Nope, that's not it. You see those tiny dishes in the corner? 10 euros. I found one of these at another thrift store, and we only have one. I've always wanted to find another one so that we have a pair or we have more than one, but 10 euros is a little bit too much. Let's see if we can find it anywhere else. So this one I can pick up. It's
I wonder
by
how if the person wants to reduce the price, how would that work?
Now that's the difference. Yeah, when there's a person selling, you can negotiate. Here, I guess there's no negotiations. Yeah.
Because she
By-
wants it, but the price is not right.
Yeah.
the brand Itala, I believe, and their signature design have these little dots.
And
on the
what's
outside.
interesting is that you see this person's glass is outside, the other person's glass is inside.
And it's a pretty old brand. In Finland, they're very well known, so their things really sell for quite a lot of money. This bigger plate is 10 euros. Oh, that's actually an interesting color, and the brown behind it is nice too. We do need some small dessert plates, but I feel like 12.80 maybe is a little too much, so let's keep on looking. Okay, I just realized my mic was off earlier. Another brand that I've been looking for is this Arabia, Finland. Tima is the name of this collection, and they come in different colors. So we have a few of these plates already, but some of them were broken by our kids, and I've been meaning to get more sizes and get more plates. Oh, they also have a play area for kids. All right,
I
feel
mean,
like
I
really
don't
should
blame them. This is a big ass store, so kids would get bored. So
yeah.
that's also another cool idea.
start in one end of the store. I'm getting sidetracked. There's so much here. The thing with going secondhand shopping is that you just
Yeah, how I would describe this is organized chaos.
Yeah,
get
I'm
distracted.
feel a little overwhelmed,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's a little chaotic. Yeah.
easily because there's just so much stuff everywhere. All right, I'm gonna start from this end of the store. And the sun is
Yeah,
out
I think
today.
you have to do the
Woo!
whole store too.
Wow.
You have to do the whole store, and it's gonna take a long time. You have to dedicate like a solid 2-3 hours to the store.
Look at these cool baskets. Are these supposed to be like DIY Marimekko socks? That's cute. This is another popular item here in Finland. It's by the brand Itala once again. And we have at least 6 of these, and I think my in-laws have more. I think almost every household has one of these. You can use these to serve nuts, candies, fruits, whatever, put jewelry in them. But it's a classic Finnish design.
What we do is Jello. I put Jello in there.
I think I've gotten one of them for Christmas one year. 13 and 15
50
euros
euros.
each.
Holy
I feel like you
shit.
have to be in the right mindset to go thrifting because there's just so much stuff and you can get overwhelmed really fast. So it's nice to have a list and focus on what you need first. So,
But it looks really clean. And even though it's like organized chaos, it's clean.
It's clean. It's clean.
advice and look for plates and cutlery because that's what we need most. And then I'm going to browse for some random stuff. This is another popular design. This shape
What is this?
by Itala, I believe, as well. Yeah, I have one of these in a larger format. A very traditional Finnish design. These are so cute. They're so small. Just noticed that this place also has a seamstress. Doesn't look like they're here now, but I saw somebody going in here earlier.
That's actually a clever
Maybe they're on
idea
break.
because oftentimes you can also find a cute outfit, but it's the fit not fitting, or you want to make adjustments to make it more custom. That's the perfect idea to have a seamstress on site.
That's cool. We can bring stuff here to get tailored and stuff. And then I just realized that they have a whole room, few rooms full of vintage glassware and dinnerware. So we're gonna take a look inside. Oh my gosh. This is exactly what I was looking for, I think. So when my husband lived in Finland, maybe almost 10 years ago before he moved to the States temporarily, he had a set of plates and stuff. And this looks like the right size. The color is a little bit different than what we have. Let me grab my tape measure because I measured how big our plate was and I just need to make sure that it's the right size. All right, let's measure. Let me check my notes. 10-inch Arabia dinner plates. This is 10.5, so I don't know if it's the right one. Okay, let me look around and see if I can find 10 inches exactly. If not, I might just pick these up because they're pretty dang close. All right, I might have to come back with these. See, this is the one I was showing you earlier. This is a larger vase, and it's selling for
Interesting. Yeah, I wonder what's up with the shape.
Yeah,
We
the
could
shape
also
is so
use some new
interesting.
cups as well. Oh, this is cute.
But it seems like there's a certain design they like on the like
Yeah.
they're all like very similar to
Similar.
one another. Not quite anything we have here. That's very interesting. Unless it's all like the same brand. I guess everybody's selling the same brand.
Introducing Business
mom has something
Essential,
similar
a
to
powerful
that.
combination of business checking and card payment processing from U.S. Bank.
These baskets are very popular here in Finland. They're handmade, I think. I've always wanted to get one of these. This one is 10 euros. Oh, maybe we'll get this. It's a good size. Okay, I've decided to get this sugar and cream set. I also just noticed these plates here. I kind of want to get some small dessert plates. There's a whole stack of them here. Oh, I feel like I'm going to be spending lots of money here today. 4 of these. I wonder how this section works. I don't think this is rented by rack, so... Oh, I see that each of these have a different rack number here. So maybe that's how they keep track of the sales. Okay, so I found these.
Maybe it would make more sense to allow vendors to rent, but at least organize it by categories or something like that. I don't know.
This is the same brand that we have by Itala Tima, and I think this is a little less vintage, so it's a little bit newer. This feels like the right size in comparison to the ones we already have. And this is 10 euros each. Let's measure it.
Because to me, they already have barcodes in it. So if the store just organize it.
It doesn't have to be in one rack.
One area.
Yeah, these are 10 inches, 26 centimeters. Okay, and I like this color better because it's very neutral. It's not as dark. All the stuff my husband had when he lived
But then
here
I
was
guess
very,
if the
very dark.
person doesn't
So
pay,
I
it's
think they
easy
might
to clear out their stuff.
What do you mean if the person doesn't pay?
I don't know if the person doesn't pay for their monthly.
Oh, true.
I guess they hold the stuff
Hostage.
Yeah.
Got some of these because these seem to be in okay condition. All right, maybe I'll get 4 or 6 of these. I'm having doubts about this. I feel like this is not enough cream to be serving coffee when you're having a dinner party. I will keep it in the basket and think about it as I walk around. All right, moved my stuff over to a shopping cart, much better. So this is what we have so far. We've got a basket, sugar and cream set, 6 of these plates, 6 of those white plates, and a rain jacket. Let's keep looking. Okay, one more thing I need for my list is a soup ladle. So let's see if we can find one of those. Oh, that's a big old mess. Okay, let's see. Soup ladles. What are these?
What is soup ladles?
You know, when you want to serve soup and you have like a punch.
Oh, ladle.
Ladle.
Soup ladle, 2 words. I thought it was 1 word. Soup ladle. I was like, what the fuck is
What are these?
Bats.
We're smashing meat?
For massage, maybe?
No, this is a meat tenderizer.
Oh, wow. I thought it was for massage.
I had to ask my husband what these were when I first saw these. These are cheese cutters. Not very big in America, but super useful to slice your own cheese.
That is useful.
We have like 3 of these, so we don't need one of them, but just wanted to show you. I think most people here have multiple cheese slicers because they come in different shapes and different sizes. All right, what was I looking for?
Oh,
yeah,
this
ladles.
is so disorganized.
Oh, these are plastic.
I'm panic. This is ladle.
This is what the true flea market looks like. Everything is just thrown together. It's like...
Oh my gosh.
24 euros for that? Is it vintage? Historia. That's a lot for a ladle. Maybe I'll skip on that. COVID-19 hedgehogs. I need
24 euros. That's a crazy price.
For a thrift store.
Yeah, that should
Should
be like
$5.
$5-6, not more.
a lamp for my daughter's room. And I just saw this. This is the right color, but 20 euros for a used lamp? It's overpriced. If it were 10, I would think about it. Oh, this is cool. A salt lamp? It's ripped. I think it's 10 euros. Maybe I have to test it to see if it works first. Oh, it's so heavy. All right, let's take a quick peek at these aisles, and then I think we should go. I've been here for almost an hour. This is cute, but it's really dirty. Yuck. Is this a Hesburger cap? It feels really cheap. Of course, they also have the made in China stuff. This rack is 60% off. Did you know that Nokia is from Finland?
Yes, we did.
Okay, why do I think this is really cute?
This is cute.
So heavy. From the 1800s?
Oh.
I don't know if this is a thrift store or like a vintage store, because this gives me more vintage store than a thrift store. A lot of the stuff is like very vintage and expensive. Not exactly what I'd think of when I think thrift store.
Oh my goodness, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Clueless.
Somebody has knitted these or crocheted them. What do you do with these? 12 euros. Donald Duck is really popular here in Finland, known as Aku Anka. Look at these.
Oh, I remember I used to read these
Wow, this is cool.
Donald Duck comic books.
Oh, these
We'll
are
have to
pretty.
test this to see what it looks like, but this might be cute in my daughter's room. Oh, and the knockoff rack. Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga.
I wonder how is that legal though. They know it's knockoffs. Why they allowed to sell that? That's interesting.
Versace. Oh, no, that's not Versace. It's Merrill. Oh, and then you've got
So
fake
it says
bags,
Merrill.
too. Look at that. This person is dedicated. When we moved from the US to Finland a little over a year ago, we sold probably over 75% of our stuff. So I'm just a little bit cognizant of what we bring home now. Oh, I just realized that there's also a green set and a brown set for this sugar and cream set, but this is 32. The clear ones I have are 22.
32 each or 32%? I mean, either way is expensive, but
Ooh, here, brand new. My mom bought cups similar like this. It's not this expensive.
yeah, that's what I don't
It's
understand.
like $9.99.
Yeah,
And you get a full set of like 6 or I think 8.
yeah, this
Or
shouldn't be
10.
that
It's not that
expensive. Why is it so
It's not
expensive?
expensive.
At a thrift
And
store
it was
too.
real. It was real glass too.
It was at the thrift store. Thrift store is supposed to be
This
dirt cheap.
style.
Maybe I'll stick with the clear. Okay, I found the changing room, so I'm gonna try on that sweater, and then I think we have to go. Why do I like this one?
She should get it. Looks nice on her.
All right, I also found an outlet here, so I'm gonna test out that salt lamp. See if it works.
Cute. Is this missing a light?
No, I think it works.
Pretty sure I
think
can
it's
get those
supposed to be like that.
markers wiped off with a magic eraser. The back has been colored, but I don't mind. I think my daughter will really like this. All right, gonna put this little guy back. Turns out it's a nightlight, and we already have a nightlight. Okay, I guess I need a key to get those. Let's ask. Moi, do you speak English? May I take a plate from here, inside there? Yeah. I think it's locked. Thank you. So, yeah.
I wonder how much the bill is gonna be.
What's this?
Business card?
All right, he said that I could use these newspapers to wrap up my stuff here.
And he said, you
Let's
gotta
do it
do
over
it.
here. This set is so cute. All right, let's wrap this up. Spend a total of 194 euros.
At a thrift. She did get a lot of stuff.
Not even. She barely got anything.
Well, how much stuff she got?
She got like 2 sets of plates,
Mm-hmm.
a
I
sweater,
saw her grab like
a
a couple
lamp,
of stuff.
and the 2 cups. What?
That's a
This
bougie
would have been a
thrift
lot
store.
more new, so sounds like a lot. But
I'm curious to what was the price for the fake designers.
That should have been like a no more than $30-$40 bill.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
it's quite a deal. At least I think. Maybe people in the comments will be like, no, that's too expensive. Let's see. Sugar and cream set by $8 for 22 euros. 3 of these tiny plates.
You should go to
I have one at home,
athome.com.
so now I have 4. I use these for
You
tea
can
bags when
find
guests come
this
over.
glassware.
When they drink tea.
This type of glassware.
6 of these plates.
Athome.com don't pay me.
48 euros for 6 of those plates.
No, she should go athome.com.
That's
For
ridiculous.
8 euros each. And 6
Is
of these
that
big
what the
dinner
prices
plates,
are
10
like in
inches,
Finland?
10 euros each. This is by Arabia, and the collection is called Tima. We had these in the States too. We bought them here and brought them back to the US, but sold them to our friends when we left. All right, for the kids, we have this music set for
Okay,
2 euros.
2 euros.
I have a
That's
rain
good.
jacket for my son for 3 euros.
Okay.
It's in pretty good condition. Looks almost new. Pants for my daughter. 150.
There you go. These are
This
thrift store
washroom for
prices.
myself, €8. I would have
A little
preferred if this were
expensive,
5.
okay.
Oh, there's a little snag on the back. Dang it, I didn't notice that. Oh well, it's still really cute. Can't return it. And then we've got a salt lamp for €10. And a handmade basket here for €10. This I'll probably be using during the summertime when we go berry picking, and in the fall when we go mushroom foraging, I'll be using this. All right, that brings us to a total of €194. Taxes are included in the price, so what you see is what you pay for. All right, I am back at home. I am actually pretty happy with my finds today. I wish that
What?
Taxes is included in the
I know
price.
taxes are included. Still ridiculous amount of money.
How much is taxes in Finland?
So I think it's like a 20-ish% or
That's,
so.
yeah, that's a lot. There you go. Right there.
Okay. Oh no. Drop it down what to 150 still. It's expensive.
that we had stores like this in the US because I think a lot of people will benefit from being able to sell your own things easily without having to man your station like at normal flea markets and stuff like that. But thank you so much for coming to
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
the idea of a store is cool, but the prices did not give thrift store. This gave
I'm gonna see the comment.
what?
It was fancy.
Thrift store? I'm salivating all over this finished design on cheap consignment. Occasionally things will pop up here where I live because long ago we used to have a design research here in Cambridge, Massachusetts, which sold Marimekko to Arabia. Not at these kind of prices.
Maybe it was a good deal.
Maybe it's like expensive designer stuff. I guess I don't know because I don't know these brands. Nobody's commenting how expensive it
Yeah.
was, so maybe
Maybe it's priced appropriately.
maybe these are like like expensive, like the Versace's of dishes or something like that. I don't know. I guess.
Okay, guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.